All right, so, fucking channeling my inner Emong here. We actually have chat that's here with us for the reaction to the dev update. Normally what happens is I wake up stupid late, and then I have to do like a quick recording, like still with fucking, without even washing my face yet. So, this is going to be special. Hatches, hats, perks, and more. Here's everything that's changed since the PTB. So we're going to go to the forums because going on to Reddit gives me cancer. I'm fairly certain. Every time I click onto Reddit, I develop just a tiny bit more cancer. So this looks interesting. All right. All right. The All Things Wicked PTB has come and gone. As always, our team has discussed the feedback you've shared with us all. Fuck it. What the? Hold on. This is so awkwardly worded. Worded. I can speak. Our team has discussed the feedback you've shared with us on all the new and changed content, and we prepared a series of adjustments which will be made before this update goes live. In this post, we'll go through each of them and provide a brief explanation on our thought processes. We're trying out a new, less wordy format this time. For you to feel free to let us know what you think. All right. The unknown. Weaknesses duration now increases by 6 seconds when a survivor is injured by UVX. Okay, that's pretty fucking good, actually. Hello. Increased hindered effect on airborne hits from 3 to 6%. That's actually really good because I didn't really notice the hinder effect whenever it happened. Increased blindness duration for the homemade mask add-on to 60 seconds. Blindness is one of the most useless fucking status effects you can put on a survivor. If you're finding yourself trying to find ways to blind survivors, you're not playing the game correctly. Please stop putting blindness effects on survivors. Thank you. The weakness effect was a little too easy to remove during the PTB, which meant the killer would often have to hit a healthy survivor with the UVX 4 times to down them. Yeah. By increasing the weakness's duration, when the survivor is hit by a blast, accurate killers will need one less shot to down a survivor. Or, you take away the stupid ass staring at a killer counters their power. Just a fucking thought. Anyway. The pig reverted to decrease on the bear trap base time to 150 seconds. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Dad, we wanted to shift some power away from Pig's reversed bear traps. Why? And into her stealth and ambush abilities to make her more fun and interactive to play. Many felt this change was too significant during the PTB, so we have reverted it to the update's release. We'll be keeping a close eye on her performance once this update goes live and reevaluate if this change is needed at a later date. This change will never be needed. Stop nerfing killers' potentials by destroying their identities. Stop trying to build more dash forward with knife. We do not need more dash forward with knife. Okay, the Huntress. Reverted. Decrease Huntress's movement speed while holding a hatchet to 3.8. Was 3.54. This change made it too forgiving for the Huntress to raise a hatchet at the wrong time, potentially even keeping up with survivors with add-ons. We have reverted this change for the update's release. You need to revert everything. You need to revert everything. Huntress didn't need any buffs at all. But you know what? This was probably the most powerful part of the change. So I'm digging it, but let me tell you something. That wind-up change with increased hatchets, bro, holy fucking shit, dude. The Redhead's Pinky Finger add-on now limits the clown's bottles carrying capacity to 1, previously reduced the capacity by 3. So basically, this is the same as Eerie Head on Huntress. You can only have 1 bottle that causes exposed. The interesting thing is that Pinky Finger is actually stronger than Eerie Head in a lot of ways because you could just reload the bottle right there. You throw it, you hit them, you down them, you reload right on top of them without even thinking about it. So, Invocation Weaving Spiders. Change. When the invocation is completed, permanently reduce the required charges of all generators by 10? I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. You're going to spend 2.5 minutes in the basement? You better have something that can't be countered easily. I'm not mad at that at all. 2.5 minutes for a BNP on every gen? My only concern is people then coming back to install BNPs on those gens. I don't know if that's going to work together. I'm going to have to test that. But that's crazy. That's insane. That is a good trade-off. Strengthen the shadows. Increase healing speed to 70%. Oh, this is the healing in the basement. So that's, oh, damn, that's fucking strong as shit, actually. That's really good. That's really good. Okay. Major update, reworked. Your self-unhook attempts in the basement always succeed. When you are unhooked or unhook yourself, you see the killer's aura for 16, 18, and 20 seconds. Who's running this perk outside of an adept? Well, you can't put multiple BNPs on the same gen. I know that. You can't have 4 people bring a BNP and put them all on the same gen. I know that for a fact. But I have a like who's using this outside of an adept? I'm sure like okay, it combos kind of well because if you get caught in the basement while doing this shit, you get to freely unhook yourself and then heal yourself. But like as soon as the killer hears the unhook, they're going to turn around and come back. No, you can't, Spooky. They're going to turn around and come back. This is just a use. This is an ungodly useless perk. Useless perk. Kind of cool. Only useful when your teammates aren't dumbasses. No mention of reverting the Mangled change. They're keeping the fucking Mangled nerf? No, man. Oh, I'm gonna make a full video on why that Mangled nerf is like the worst fucking thing ever, dude. Because like it's pushing the entire game toward gen slowdown, gen speed perks. Like the Mangled nerf is bad because it removes another version of slowdown that killers could use that wasn't straight up blocking gens or regressing them by 1,000,000,000%. Is the basis of it, bro. Like, this Mangled nerf cannot go through, dude. It needs to be reverted. It cannot go through. And it looks like it is. Okay. Dead by Daylight is always changing, and the watch list covers a few things we'll be keeping an extra close eye on once the update goes out. As a disclaimer, things on the list are not guaranteed to be changed. It always takes some new time for a killer to settle. We'll be watching to see if the unknown is too strong. I don't think he is. Too weak, or if any points of frustration arise in the coming weeks and months. Just remove countering him by looking at him. Just remove that. We're about to go through a whole new era of Ghostface problems with this stupid mechanic. Your LOS mechanics are bad. They're very, very bad. And I don't mean to be an ass behavior. I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm not trying to be a dick. But your LOS mechanics do not function properly. So there is just no reason to keep tying powers to LOS mechanics. I'm begging you. Weaving Spider, being a brand new mechanic, it'll take some time to see how the Invocation perks fit into the game. The effect is strong, but carries a significant risk. We'll be watching closely, make sure they end up in a good spot strength-wise. The thing about the Invocation perks, and one of their biggest issues, is that they carry a double risk. They carry a double risk with one benefit. The double risk is you're spending 2.5 minutes in a basement, so you're easily, when the thing can get interrupted, you get downed, you get hooked, you sacrifice a lot by spending all that time in the basement. But second of all, the bigger problem, at least in my opinion, or no, that's not the bigger problem. The second downside is being broken all match. And the problem with that is that you basically fuck the survivor. So here's what I would do. I would run no mither. I would run no mither and unbreakable with the invocation. Is what I would do. I'd run no mither and unbreakable with the invocation. Because maybe even plot twist, to be real with you. Like, to be completely honest with you, maybe even plot twist. So that you can, like, duck behind a corner and plot twist to avoid a killer. Like, Invocation carries 2 gigantic risks, and that's going to stop it from being used, no matter how strong it is. And then the pig, as mentioned previously, we've made some pretty significant improvements to the ambush ability and left her reverse bear trap timer untouched. We'll monitor performance in the near future. These changes, blah, 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 blah. Do not just leave the bear traps alone, dude. If you're not going to buff the bear traps, just leave them the fuck alone. Overall, there was some really good changes in here. I don't understand why the Huntress changes are going through. Like I said, this was the biggest problem, so I'm glad, but you still have Machine Gun Huntress with a bunch of hatchets. It's fucking ridiculous. This was a really good change. This was a W buff. This is cool. This is fucking worthless. These changes were good. I just wish they would take away staring at the killer as a counterplay. And the fact that the Mangled nerfs are still coming through is just... I'm not happy about that. But that's all for the dev notes today. If you're watching this on the YouTube, I'm probably streaming right now. I'm going to go throw this on the editor live on stream so we can get it uploaded for you guys. But if you're interested, come hop in the stream and say hi to everybody in chat. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think about the dev update down below. And as always, a special thank you to our channel members listed on screen right now. If you want to find out how to become a channel member today and get awesome perks like seeing videos early and merch discount codes and more, then please click that join button down below. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.